What is up, boys and girls of the YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Tyler's Real Fishing. Today's a pretty special episode because I'm throwing it back 3.5, almost 4 years from present day. I was sitting here doing some homework and I realized that I had a video that I hadn't put out in years, and I thought about it years ago but just didn't do it, and thought, why not? Today's the day. So this video belongs fully to World Fishing Network. I have no rights in this video. I'm not going to put any ads on this. If you guys get an ad, that'll be World Fishing Network's advertisements, not mine. But I kind of wanted to show you guys a cool experience in my life where World Fishing Network, a show called the World Fishing Journal, was able to see my story of how I started the high school fishing team at my high school. They flew down, filmed the tournament, and it went pretty well. So, hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you guys at the end.
Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas is a football powerhouse in a football-crazy state. Its stadium is the envy of many universities, as is its state-of-the-art training facility, and it has a winning tradition that gives its players proverbial big men on campus status. At the other end of the high school celebrity scale, Tyler Anderson and the Lake Travis High School fishing team.
People usually are, I don't know, they know what these jerseys are, but you'll get a few new people each week that are like, whoa, what is that? Like, the librarian, I remember she came up to us and she was like in awe of how awesome our jerseys were.
Throughout the country, the image of a teenager wearing a school fishing jersey is not as unusual as it may seem. It's probably the fastest growing American high school sport at the moment. In the last 3 years, the number of documented competitive high school anglers has gone from next to nothing to 10,000. Tyler is the president of the Lake Travis High School fishing team, a group he started up a little over a year ago. This weekend, with a little help from his father Brian, his team will be hosting the first ever Lake Travis Cup.
It takes a lot to organize a tournament, more than I ever thought. Sometimes I don't know which job I have, running a fishing tournament or selling real estate.
As a lifelong water skier and wakeboarder, Brian Anderson never imagined he'd be running a fishing tournament for teenagers.
It was hard when we transitioned from water skiing and water sports to fishing. Quite honestly, I wanted a little bit more adrenaline. I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie, so I like the barefooting, the wakeboarding, the jumps, the spins, and kind of the high energy stuff. So I didn't think bass fishing was going to have enough adrenaline for me.
Brian even sold his water ski boat and used the money to purchase a fishing boat.
That was a huge sacrifice for my dad, and so, I mean, I love my dad so much, and so I can't thank him, enough for, he said that since he only has, when he sold the boat, he only had 3 years left of high school with me, and so he wanted to spend the rest of the time making memories with me.
All right, guys, welcome to the inaugural Lake Travis Cup. May the best team win.
The Lake Travis Cup has attracted 51 high school anglers, representing 7 schools from the Central Texas region.
Are y'all ready? Let's go!
Among the competitors, Marble Falls, the first high school fishing team in the Central Texas area.
We had 6 students at the time, and we started one, and there weren't any other high school teams here in Central Texas at the time. So we started growing, and then, so that was 2 years ago. Today we have 62 kids on our team, and we have 5 high schools represented in the Central Texas area.
Lorna Ellis credits the Student Angler Federation for the success of the Marble Falls program. The organization was created in 2007 to help promote fishing and conservation among high school-aged anglers.
The SAF is important to building high school competitive teams because it creates that turnkey program. There's nothing that they need to do other than follow the layout that we've given them. It took us a long time to build that program, but we've combined the insurance coverage, the fundraising, the online education materials, and then building that series of state and competitive events. We'll run over 60 high school championships this year between our state championships and our opens. And so that program, having that package that they can just plug in the details and go, is what makes it easy and simple for them to get involved.
Over the last few years, the Student Angler Federation has helped create over 600 high school fishing programs. The teams also rely on local businesses for support. In Lake Travis High School's case, it's Austin Boat and Motors.
The high school fishing program, I think, is just huge. It's just a breeding ground for the sport to get kids at that age interested in something. I just think that there's just a lot of power in that, and we want to be a part of that. Getting the kids on the water is something that's always been important to our company.
It's a cold day on Lake Travis, with temperatures hovering around the freezing mark. Yet despite the frigid conditions, there are plenty of boats on the water. Some are manned by 2 students, while many have parent volunteers.
Today's kids, they just want a chance to be in connection with their families, and you don't get that in football and volleyball and baseball. It's more you with the other kids out on the field and separation. And when you talk about being in a fishing environment as it is, you've got a parent sponsor who's in the boat, a parent with his son, and then one other angler. And that time there, I think, has just become more important to today's kids.
Besides allowing kids more time with their families, it's also the type of sport that is open to virtually any student.
You can be good at it without having size. You can be good at it without having money, and you can be good at it just because it's something you connect with.
By the end of the day, the results from Lake Travis are mixed.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
The fishing has been difficult, but most teams manage to bring in at least a couple of keepers. Perhaps, not surprisingly, the tournament host does particularly well.
The award for big bass at 2 pounds, 14 ounces, Tyler Anderson.
He and his partner Watt also win the team category, and Lake Travis finishes the day as the top school. Cold weather aside, the tournament is a success. All the competitors have a great time. And for more ambitious young anglers, it also has another function. As the professional fishing world matures, these high school events have become a starting point for kids dreaming of a career in fishing's big time.
The big boys are fishing, the colleges are fishing. Now kids in high school want to be a part of it. So this is how they can do it.
So that is it, boys and girls. That was my second of 2 high school tournament fishing wins. Should have had a third, but that's a story for another day. If you guys enjoyed this episode, let me know. I would say something like this video if you want to see more like this, but don't exactly have any more TV show quality videos for you guys at this current moment. If I get some more TV shows that I can put up on YouTube, I'll let you guys know. But I've got to get back to doing some homework, so we'll see you guys next time.